My dad grew up in the Great Depression. Getting his first job at the age of 12, he bought his first motorcycle at 14, and after 20 years of racing, suffering 2 broken backs, dozens of broken ribs, and multiple concussions, he became a world champion.
The first vehicle in is a motorcycle ridden by Larry Berquist, who is so far ahead of the field that the officials can't believe it.
For 4 years, he was the fastest man alive in the open desert.
See any incidents out there? Any problems?
No.
Turn around this way for just a second.
Only one I ever see is Larry Berquist.
Yeah, they're up ahead of you still.
Yeah, we know. We can't keep up with that motorcycle.
He retired from racing the year I was born, but he continued riding until the day he died. I may be a little biased, but in the 20 years since his death, I've never met his equal when it comes to determination and integrity. If he was here today, he would tell all of us 2 things I heard a lot growing up. First, his favorite quote from Winston Churchill: "If you're going through hell, keep going." And then he would say, failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. So many of us have felt like failures on our journey to better health, but no longer. This video is dedicated to every single person watching, because like Cassie and I, you felt broken, unfixable, just like this old tree. But instead of staying down, you have decided to get back up and fight. Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. Larry here. It is really good to see y'all. Glad you stopped by for a few minutes to root me on. You guys know I'm rooting for you. It is day 97 of our 100-day countdown challenge, and I'm feeling good. Just wrapped up our morning meeting, live stream, food addiction accountability at its best, and had a really good time with everybody. But now, I'm hungry. You guys know I fasted yesterday, so I know we're well past 40 hours, so let's go make some lunch. All right, boiling 9 eggs, a little bit of meal prep there, and then I got some chicky. I was gonna do the air fryer because it's so hot out, but you know what? I'm gonna batch cook these, and then I can have half of them for lunch tomorrow. I'll put these in a 375-degree oven for about an hour. All right, just pulled these bad boys out. Gonna be delicious. I'm starving. And then the eggs are all cooled down, so I got them on a plate to cool. And the fat here, like when you make Cassie's world famous chicken soup and you transfer it into a glass container, it's got that golden hue. Once this cools down just a little, I'll put it in a measuring cup and add a little water to it, and you can get 2 or 3 nice cups of chicken broth. Here, just to show you guys, put it in the measuring cups. It's got that golden hue to it. I'll add just a little bit of water, and then you'll have a nice fatty sipping broth. It's so hot here in South Carolina. I hated to turn on that oven, but I'm glad I did. I already ate 3 of those chicken thighs off camera. I got 2 more here, so that'll be 5 total, which is a lot for me, but this really possibly could be a 1 meal a day kind of day. It really could be, but man, I was so hungry while that chicken was cooking. It smelled so good, and let's fire this up. I actually haven't made it in the oven that way in quite a while. I'll do the trick. Yeah, once we finished up the morning meeting, I got those hard-boiled eggs done, cooked the chicken. We're pushing 3 p.m. right now. I mentioned in the morning meeting that I had a bunch of dreams last night, and that's what kind of inspired me throwing in today's intro to this video. Is I dreamt quite a bit about my dad last night. Good dreams. And then I had some other nightmares. I didn't sleep real well. A little bit of insomnia too, which is normal, once I start becoming fat adapted. So I kept track of my water today. I had 5 of those big tumblers I use of water. Used 1 packet of Element unflavored in one of those, and right now with dinner I got a half a pack of raspberry salt. I haven't had that in a while. Very good, so refreshing. But yeah, I did well in my water today. Longtime viewers know sometimes that could be a challenge for me. It's just a matter of remembering. But this whole time I've been doing really well. this past week. So, drinking plenty of water is, to me, for me, is a key to weight loss. Since it's very possible this could be a 1 meal a day kind of day, I pulled up just 2 comments that were left on our morning meeting after the stream ended. So these folks were watching the replay. This one's from Beth. Tomorrow is my day 1 for what feels like the 100th time. I feel you there, Beth. I know exactly how that feels. First time I did carnivore was in 2015, and it's been on and off since then. Thank you for doing this, Larry. Looking forward to making as many of your morning meetings as I can. Well, very cool. And then Beth and I had a back and forth, and I asked her what she ate, and she said she snuck off to a buffet and did it up. And man, again, I can relate. It's amazing when we're in the morning meeting and everybody's, telling their stories, and how many parallels there are between everybody. Everybody's got a unique story, but, we're all basically on the same road. It's becoming more clear, to me as, we continue those morning meetings, and we go over a different topic every day. Today's topic was, when did you first realize you had a problem with food? Which I enjoyed that topic, but anyway, I got one more for you guys. This one's from Sharon. We were discussing different types of mayo, on the carnivore diet. Clean options, if there are any. Somebody suggested 2 Crazy Ketos and Chris Cooking Nashville, have good recipes to make your own mayo. But Sharon says, I use Chosen mayo. It's avocado oil and clean. You get a big jar at Costco for like $8.99. Chosen mayo is way better than Primal Kitchen. Just tastes better. And we all appreciate that good info, Sharon. Thank you very much. Yeah, because I said in the live stream I wanted to try that Primal Kitchen. Some people like it. The other people are like, nah, that stuff's nasty. So I'll probably try them both. So Chosen and Primal Kitchen. There's a couple aspects of my challenge so far I'm not doing really good at, but they're not a deal breaker. Getting to bed at a reasonable hour. That's why tonight I'm really going to try. I mean, I got to bed at 3 o'clock. Then last night it was like 1:45 a.m. So tonight I'm hoping to be in bed by midnight, just scaling back. And then my exercise. But Cassie has given me a mulligan on the exercise because it has been so hot, guys. It's so hot here in South Carolina. It's 102 degrees today and a little humid, which is brutal. But, just doing my laundry is a workout for me, and I'm doing stuff like that. We keep busy around the house, and so, but I'm not out there actually, mowing the lawn or going for a walk, which it's supposed to cool off here in the next couple of days, and then I'll do some yard work. But, as far as the most important thing, what I'm putting in my mouth, I'm hitting it out of the park, and I'm feeling great about it. And it sounds like a lot of you are too. Those morning meetings are really helping a lot of folks out, and none more than me. It's helping me out so much. So it's Wednesday evening right now. You guys are seeing this video, and I wanted to let you know 8:30 tonight. So in 2 hours, Cassie and I are going to do a members only live stream. So heads up to our channel members. Yeah, in 2 hours we'll be doing a live, and it's going to be a good time. We'll pull you guys up on screen and everybody can talk. It'll be really cool. And the following morning when we do the morning meeting, Cassie's going to be joining us for that. So if you're not a member, you can catch Cassie the next following morning. And, I think after she does a live stream, I think she'll be back to showing up on videos. So she's not going completely off the rails, on her diet right now, but she's doing some stuff she knows she shouldn't be doing if she wants to get back on the weight loss track, I'll let her fill you guys in on what she's been doing. And you guys, so many of you, I heard from at least 15 of you, you can't figure out how to join the channel. Well, down here below our video, there should be a join button. If there isn't, I don't think it shows up on iPhones, I figured out how to create a link that'll take you directly to our join page. So that'll be down in the description. It'll say become a member here. You click on that and you can become a member. And I'm going to be changing the perks for the memberships. All our member live streams will be streamed to both levels, ground beef and ribeye. The ground beef's only $2.99. I think the ribeye is $7.99. And you get all the same perks. The only difference is the ribeye level. Once in a while, I'll put out members only videos. That'll be going out to ribeye members. So that's that little extra perk if you want to support the channel a little more. So anyway, there's the sales pitch, huh? No, I really appreciate everybody's support, you know, through our Buy Me a Coffee page, channel memberships, and, you know, using our Element link is a huge deal. And that's always down there too. Guys, get some of that lemonade salt. I got the box right here. This lemonade salt is fire. All right, I finished all 5 thighs. All right, well, if I have some dinner, I'll see you in just a second. If I don't have any dinner, then the video's ending right now. Hey, good to see you again. I'm not having dinner, but it has cooled off nicely. It's actually nice and cool in the house now. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna have some of that chicken broth that I got off those chicken thighs. You know, it was about this much broth and maybe half that much water. And here we go. A pinch of salt too. Very good. Never let that fatty broth go to waste when you cook up some chicken. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next one, all right? Remember, no sugar, no carbs, and no cheating. Later.